Hello? What's this? We look a little bit different somehow. We appear to be a little bit different today. Hi guys! Good Mintmai morning. I look flat. Goodbye. Goodbye. I see how it is. I see how it is. Spoiled you guys with the third dimension. And then... I get roasted. I get roasted. You didn't miss my 2D expressions? I got dressed back in my OG outfit just for you guys. And this is what I get in return. Oh my gosh. Hi. No, I missed it. Wow, this is interesting. I mean, setting up for stream today, I was like, whoa. We're like two-dimensional. And for some reason, after streaming with my 3D model for like a whole week, something about my face 2D, she's so soft. I don't know. That was an effect that you can't really get in texture painting for 3D. But my model's actually a little bit low resolution. It's the opposite of what people normally want, I guess. But my model is not very high res. I'm not very pixel tall. And it makes my eyes look really soft. I like it though, I like it. But yeah, you missed 2D Mint. Well, I'm back today. I'm back. Soft cheeks. I can do that again. But I love the soft eyes. I feel like there's fun things to both, really. I just like looking at... There's pros to using either or. Yeah, thanks for liking the shading, Foo. I appreciate it. Also, Vorador, so funny, is calling me out. Vorador over on YouTube wrote, last stream, I want to be more of a VTuber and less of an artist. This stream, I want to apologize to my drawing tablet for my audacity. That's so cute. Yeah, if I puff out my cheeks, it's not a toggle or anything. I don't have to press any buttons. I just naturally go like, as long as I puff my cheeks and I make that face, my 2D model can make that face, so it's quite fun. But I thought it was so funny that I'm getting called out for this, because I did say that yesterday, because it's true. I am more of a VTuber and a creator, I guess, surrounding my OC than I am like an artist. For hire, at least. But here we are, doing an art stream. Hey, long time no see, where have you been? I've been in the back rooms, everyone. Coming close, coming close. I don't want her to hear us. I don't want her to hear us. But actually all of the 2D models where they put us away in manila folders. We're practically laminated together in there. It's really cramped. But we're tucked away into the manila folders, the digital folders. And she didn't want us, she didn't want to let us out. The 3D Mint. I don't know. I think that whole idol thing got to her head. I don't know. Now she thinks that she can be the main Mintmai. No. I'll always be the original. Her. I'm just memeing around, but it's good to see you guys. Good Mintmai Monday. Man, it's fun having my live 2D again, just because, you know, I think I fell in love with VTubers because I saw them with live 2D. And it's a different art. Do your thing, son. Recreate the freckles. I don't have freckles on this outfit. It's a different one. It's a different one. Poke. Poke? Poke, poke, poke. Hey, hey, not too much poking. Here, I'll poke you. How do you feel, huh? How's that feel? Poke, poke, poke. Hmm? Not so fun when you're the one being poked, right? Poke, poke, poke. Yeah, poke Kyle! Thanks for the water! Live 2D is my favorite type, even though 3D models are impressive. I feel like from the creating side, there's really fun stuff you can do with either. But because I drew my live 2D model and then I also texture painted my 3D, I'm kind of attached to both. Flower Friends have really big hands. I don't know how to break it to you, but you don't have fingers. You don't have fingers. You're just nubs. You're just full of nubs. Round little nubs. It's okay. Flower Friends don't need opposable thumbs. You guys can just have your round little hands, you know? Your little hams. We have thousands of tinier hands. That's scary. It's okay, we can still dab. Pause. That's true. You guys have things that are closer to pause, I guess. Just like round. I have tuna with my poke. Oh, that sounds yummy. Oh, poke sounds so good. It sounds so tasty. Oh, also, now that we're back here, I get to do something that I know that you've all missed very, very much. If I can just get those on. Hopefully it didn't break in the time I wasn't using it last week. Hi. Oh. It looks like she's working, everybody. Why are they invisible? Wait a second. Where's my bread? Okay, there we go. They're back. I'm sure you guys will waste no time pummeling me. But yeah, I thought today maybe we would just chill because it's Monday. It's the start of a new week. We could just chill and work on my, I guess, my idol art still. Whoa, phrasing. What did I say? Kill, what did I say? What? Something so the bread. I just I just said that chat wouldn't waste any time. Wait, no, that's not anything, Yabbit. That's, yeah, you guys can just throw bread at me. If you're over on Twitch, you can use your channel points to throw bread at me. Pummeling isn't, that's not an innuendo for anything. Right? It would have been different if I said something else. Is it? Is it? Cope? My bad, it sounded worse out of context. I see. I see. I thought that the term pummel is not... But then again, I know you're missing context, so you're good, but I was surprised. Yeah, maybe you guys just have a bit of a naughty mind, Flower Friends. A naughty mind. It doesn't mean anything bad. Ah, welcome in. Oh my gosh, guys, I instinctively waved with my hand. I just meant to say welcome in. You're good though, Kale. I know you're just teasing me, but I was so shook. I was so surprised. I was like, wait. What did I say? But you know, this is not yabe at all, but perhaps maybe you guys can look at some arts I did recently. Perhaps. I wonder if you guys would be interested in seeing it. I don't know what happened. Me neither. But let's go over here. Excuse me. Let's go over here. I can't stop burping. Guys, I can't stop burping. Why? Why? Why are we here just to suffer? Why am I here just to burp? See, I knew you guys would miss that function. Some people particularly more so than others. Oi, 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 oi. Okay. Let me see. What? What? Where is my body? Where is she? Where is she? Okay. Let's head over to the art screen. Throw our love. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Throwing 3D bread at the 2D model? Maybe we need 2D bread for the 3D model. You guys should throw them and they just come off like flat flakes. I know there's a way to get it to work. Not the same function, but you can sort of fake an equivalent in 3D, but it just takes a little bit to set up. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. See you guys on the art screen. Maybe I should have covered her first. maybe I should have covered her first. But happy Golden Week, everyone. I drew a little bit of a very tame, calm bikini art because it's almost summer and it was just Golden Week. Ma'am, aren't you cold? No. No, it's not cold. It's not cold for summer, Mintmai. Look at how she's so chilling. You know, it's my first time shading. It's my first time shading like a golden bikini, I guess. But yeah, I wanted it to be really cute. I won't lie, this art is cute and tasteful. It's to my tastes, you know. I like stuff when it's just a little bit sexy, but mostly cute. Mostly like cute with like a squishy tummy. Suns out, buns out. You love the little heart antenna? Thank you! I always have my little heart antenna. Sometimes it gets covered by a certain hat or something, but I try to have it there usually. But yeah, we have like a little cute swimsuit. I finished this like really fast yesterday. Let me see if I can look at the time-lapse recording. I actually drew something completely different on the same file, but I'll show you guys the time-lapse since we're here. And then we'll work on the art I was actually gonna work on today. Dun, 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 dun. Hi Kazoo, hi Sandin, hi Jenny, hi Lulu, hi Kale, hi Kyle. Hi Cooley. Hi Dark Lord, hi Alex. I'm not gonna scroll further up. Hi Chicken. Hi Fu, hi Vordor. I'm just looking at chat. I don't know if I'll scroll up much further. Hi Lena. But yeah, feel free to lurk, feel free to hang out. Hi Topaz. Feel free to lurk, feel free to hang out today. But I mostly my big goal is just to finish some art. Let's see, what was I doing here? Oh, eyeballs. And then I get to do all the yummy skin shading. Yummy skin shading. It's like my favorite thing to do. And I like rendering the hair too, because I render hair very simply. And then I slapped on a little background. And then added a little lens flare, and then boom. We're done. It's quite fun. Sort of speed running it. I also have this fun little art tip. Sometimes if you feel like your background's not, it's like a super small difference, but you can see it, right? If I layer off on, off, on. It just gets like a tiny bit warmer. Just gets a little bit warmer with this filter. So I put a little orange overlay on top of the character. You can see it just makes like the slightest bit of difference. I have to zoom in even more. But you can see it sort of, it brings it together. It brings like the sunniness. Because once I added the background, I was like, oh, I gotta spice up the character. Cool art, thank you, Ray. Hi, Coyote. I hope you feel better soon. Hi, is it Cap Stasher? Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, everyone. Love how soft you made the skin look. Thank you. Thank you. I love rendering skin really soft. I don't want it to be like too shiny, but if you can see, I sort of rendered the tummy a little bit, and then I usually limit myself to how much gloss I put on places like the thighs or the booba, because I like to think about where light would actually like reflect off of. And over here, I have the sun coming from. Now I'm just like rambling art tips, but hey, the sun is like coming this way, right? That's why there's a lens flare. There's a lens flare, and if you can kind of see it, it's like anchor shaped. You can see the rainbow here, right here. Yeah, I added like that lens flare, and so, but I have the sun coming from this side. And so a lot of the lighting and stuff, like on the popsicle, on the body, all of that's a little bit affected by that. Even if there's not super strong lighting in the piece, I like a little bit. Love the bikini, very cool design. Yay, thank you. I wanted to do something a little bit different from Golden Week bikinis I normally see, because I don't know if any of you guys have looked at other Golden Week art. If you don't know what Golden Week is, it's a spring vacation often observed in East Asia. From what I've noticed, like, it's just like an extended spring break, like a week off, sort of, end of April to beginning of May, and it covers a bunch of holidays in Japan. But Golden Week has like some time off, and then there's an art challenge that goes along with it where people draw characters in golden, typically micro bikinis. There's usually, I feel like the standard that I see is it's a character, but the bikini they're wearing is like, it's like this style, you know? Very, very minimal. But I felt like that didn't really suit my character designs or my preferences as much. Not that I don't like micro bikinis. I don't think I would wear one. And so, you know, some artists get really some artists get really creative while other artists, you know, they might do something a bit more like this. But typically you get what I mean, where it's like there's still you know, just the typical like triangles, but I wanted to do the little X in the front because I thought that would be fun. Yeah, I prefer it that way because, well, why not? Yeah, why not? You wear trunks and a t-shirt. I guess your version of Golden Week could be like you wear golden trunks. But yeah, micro bikinis are sexy, but not as much my taste, so I enjoyed sketching something different. I liked it a lot though. But yeah, but will Mint ever visit Bikini Bottom and meet SpongeBob? I can't say I would. I don't think I'd go diving. Or the t-shirt bikini. Oh yeah, I like everyone's variations though. I've seen some. I really like the other variation I've seen people do where they draw people in like a golden, instead of a bikini, it's like a golden evening gown, you know? Sorry, I'm just like drawing these things on like a mannequin. But I've seen like golden evening gowns and those variations as well, which are nice. But yeah, this one's mine, so I figured I'll show you guys since we're here during an art stream. I am very proud of how, okay, I don't know how much I should zoom in on that. Twitch, hahaha, Twitch, YouTube, don't mind me. It's just summer art. I am really proud of how I rendered this. I know it's kind of low resolution, I'm really, really proud. No golden One Piece for me. Maybe next year. I like One Pieces. I feel like those skirt bikinis would be so cute for your character. Very cutesy. Oh, let me show you summer art that I drew last week. Tried to research the Golden Week micro bikini trend. Maybe you can just search up... Search up... Yeah, if you just search up like Golden Week art, Golden Week swimsuit, it'll come up. This is old art. Wow, this is kind of crazy because this is from before, but I feel like my art's already changed a little bit in just the last year. I still really like this one too. I still really like this one too, but if you compare it to the one that I just drew, that new one I did a lot faster. This is a cool bikini too. Rai designed this one actually. Rai Frost, who comes into chat sometimes. Hi Gwendly! I'm glad you like the Golden Week art. Hi Frozen! Hi. Good to see you guys. Hi Mimi! Mimicry? Hi Alessa. What's this style of bikini called? I feel like it's just like a ruffle bikini, no? It's just a ruffly one. The art and the popsicle changed. Yeah, this one I made the popsicle the small tube kind because I wanted it to be held in the mouth. But then for the new art, I want that kind of bikini IRL. Dude, me too. It's so cute. Hi, Sydney. But this year's art, I feel like the sheen and the popsicle obviously like looks a bit nicer too. But the sheen I put on the swimsuit for Golden Week, I'm like, whoa, I didn't know I could do that. It's kind of like when you feel like you limit break yourself as an artist. I was like, wow. Not only was I able to shade something that looks metallic, I also did it kind of fast, and so I was happy to make that progress. That being said, thank you everyone for liking the bikini art. Today I'll be working on this one. Dude. I'll be working on this one. And I should be able to finish it. Whether I do or do not, I guess we'll have to just see. But I should be able to finish it today. I wanted to finish it off stream, but I ended up working on other exciting things off stream. So yeah, I'm so excited. So excited to show you guys more stuff. And I've also done a bit of resting too, so don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not just blasting through everything after my concert, probably. Maybe. Oh, wait, let me see. Let me grab something from my photo gallery. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! I always feel bikinis and swimsuits had some great and really cool designs. I agree! I agree. So cute, love the little flower friends. Yeah, they're right here. They're so squishy. Thank you. I want this piece to be like, I guess it includes a little bit of my thoughts after the concert. So, I mean, it's been a week, and so I've had some time to process things. But I hope I can finish this. Remember, kids, do art in moderation. No moderation. What if I just want to keep doing art until I drop? I mean, that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm just gonna keep drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing in my life. It looks soft, to be honest. Oh, you also love the way I did the skin on the bikini art earlier. Thank you! I think drawing swimsuit artwork to me is a fun way of just shading skin, because that's like my favorite. That's my favorite part to draw, okay? But I can't render skin unless the clothing is revealing enough to render skin. So it's sort of limited to when I draw, you know, myself in small pajamas or swimsuits, I guess. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. We're doing a little art today. Doesn't need to be polished. I just want it to be kind of cute. Sort of a cute piece. That's why drawing characters in lingerie is so fun. I agree. I agree. Disappointed in the internet right now? Well, maybe you gotta come up with better search queries. I feel like, at least when I look up Golden Week, I feel like it's mostly anime women. Maybe you have to find the specific hashtag. But, you know, maybe your browser is trying to tell you something. Maybe your true calling is furry art. And I think that's beautiful. I'll translate it. There actually is a hashtag. I'll try and find it for you. I didn't hashtag my art to it, to the Golden Week hashtag, because quite honestly, I forgot. I forgot, but you know, it's okay. Because I think it's still mostly Japanese illustrators that use the Golden Week art hashtag, which, you know, makes sense. It is, let's see. It is in a different language. If it will show up. Where is it? For whatever reason, I'm unable to find. I saw so many artworks with that same hashtag, but I suddenly can't find it when I look it up. It's okay. I feel like I should be able to, though. Maybe I have to look it up on like my phone and not on desktop. Now you can see actual styles. Cool. What do you mean by actual styles? Big sister voice? Eh? My voice? Do you think I have an One-chan voice? Time to draw a sword and sorcery covers then? Furry bikinis are not real, but they are! I think you can praise one, you know, I feel like you can praise art without putting down other artists, you know? And so I don't believe in furry hate. Like, I'm not a furry and I'm not into furry art personally, but I don't want to hear anyone say that it's not a real art style. You know, because put some respect to, I guess, people that work so hard to draw cool art. Oh, let's see. That's the hashtag, by the way. All right, I'm just saying the phrasing. I'm just saying, you know. Be sure that your phrasing is still kind. Unless, yeah, no AI art in my chat. Do you do gaming on the channel? I do. I actually mostly do, I feel like I do a mix of gaming, just chatting streams, and art streams. So today's an art stream, but I actually want to say art stream maybe once a week, and then gaming 2 to 3 times a week. And maybe chatting the other time. I'll do like anywhere from 4 to 5 and sometimes 6 streams a week. But yeah, this is the Golden Week hashtag if you were gonna look up some art of it. Furries have great art too. Exactly. Support human artists even if the subject matter they draw is not human. I just wanted to put that out there just because, you know, even if you're not meaning to hate on anything, I think sometimes, unfortunately, the furry community, they get the most flack for doing nothing wrong at all, actually. And again, as someone that's not a furry, I don't know the ins and outs of that community, but everyone that I have heard from there is really kind, so Just, you know, be nice. Be nice. Flower friends are nice. So, yeah, I feel like you can accidentally slip up saying, you know, it's very easy to accidentally slip up your phrasing, I guess, and say things that you don't really mean when trying to compliment one side. You don't need to tear down another side, is all. Yeah. Oh, you used to co-organize in LGBT communities with furries. That's nice. That's nice. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, there's sweet people tucked in every hobby community out there. They're just people. It's true. Don't get why people... You're not sure why they get so much hate for having a hobby? I don't know either. I think people... It's the same thing as, I guess... Well, I want to say that it's similar to VTubers, although I think VTubers have become a little bit more, you know, because of the popularity of like anime and the whole concept of 2D waifu games and stuff being a bit more normalized. I think VTubers get less flack than furries, but there still are people that will hate you if you just do VTubing. Quite simply. So it's about focusing on the people that bring you joy. Focus on the good stuff. I'm glad you don't support AI art. Oh, of course not. I don't support generative AI, period. Because I think that's basically artificial intelligence gone too far, right? Like, don't use generative AI to replace your voice actors. Don't use generative AI to make art based off of art styles of people that did not agree to get their work ripped and churned into something else, right? Like, it's just, I feel like it's all the least I could do as someone that's been an artist for so long and cares a lot about not only the entertainment industry, but like various art industries. Like music, like all this stuff is so rooted in being human to me that I think there's no point in supporting an imitation of that actually hurts the original group of people that make it. Exactly. On top of environmental stuff. So I don't talk about it much because I just fully don't support it, and I don't want to bring like... I don't want to shed more, I guess... Because we're here to have like a nice time. I don't want to like sort of turn that into the focus of a positive, you know, art curating environment. But when people occasionally bring up anything about AI art in chat, I just kind of shut it down because I'm like, nope. Yeah. Miss Mintmai golden bikini? Oh, God bless, and now cute maid Mintmai. Oh my gosh, Fungy, it's maid day soon, isn't it? It's maid day, Fungy. I mean, not yet, but in 5 days, isn't it maid day? May 10th, for those of you who don't know, is also known as Maid Day, and so you might see artwork circulating around of people wearing maid outfits, and I'm really personally looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. Maid May? May 10th is Maid Day. There's like a bunch of days like this. Hold on, let me see. Let me see why it's originating in May 10th though. Oh, it's definitely a pun though. Puns are very beloved. But May 10th is Maid Day in Japan because of the pronunciation meido. If a maid is meido no hi, it's like a pun. May 10th is pronounced sort of similar to meido, which is maid. Yeah, I like those puns. It's kind of like Cat Day. Cat Day in Japan is also a pun because the date 222 resembles the sound nya 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 for cat meowing. And that's why Cat Day is February 22nd. It's 222. And so there's lots of these fun puns, and I think it's nice. It's nice that these days are there. I feel like art trends are really fun. You know, people spend time trying to like make stuff for these holidays, and it winds up a very fun time. That's actually adorable, right? I love it. I love it. It's so cute. Let's see. I have to color this bouquet. Bouquet? Bouquet? How do you pronounce bouquet? Bouquet. Bouquet. How do you guys pronounce a bundle of flowers? Yeah, it's so much whimsy. So full of whimsy. Love that word. I feel like I only started saying whimsy. I mean, I liked the word whimsical. I always did. But I only started saying whimsy so much since meeting Sugi, because for whatever reason, we're just full of whimsy. We're just whimsical gals. I pronounced bouquet, bucket. Bucket, your first pronunciation. Bouquet. I see. Darn. What if I called it a bouquet? like a croquette? Or coquette? I don't think I should pronounce it as a bouquet. I'm gonna get in trouble. Just say flowers. Want some? No, but flowers are different from a bouquet. Flowers are different from a bouquet. A bouquet is separate, you know? It's different. Let's get something a little bit orangey. Isn't bouquet just packed flowers? Yeah, but it's like, there's a difference, right? It's sort of like saying... let me think of an example. But a bouquet is like specifically, you know, the flowers, they have to be packaged. Versus when you say flowers, they could be flowers like in a field. It's just semantics. It's just like comes down to wording. So I think my brain has always found it helpful to like separate certain things. So packed flowers. But when you say packed flowers, like it sounds like you're putting them in a box, like a box of cupcakes. Hi Sully! Hi Lotus! Hi Jared-chan! Hi Rollerbell! Thank you, and thank you anyone who's just like lurking around. What do I use to draw? I use my drawing tablet. My drawing tablet is an iPad. I also have a drawing tablet that connects to my computer, but I use it less. I use it only for specific things. I think the drawing program is called Procreate, and then I think when I'm on desktop, I like using Clip Studio. Hi. Have you ever seen bouquets? Bouquets? Wait, book-ays? They're books bundled together like a bouquet. I can't say that I have seen that, but that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. How do they... But if they're books, how do they put them... How do they put them in a... How do they put them into... a bouquet shape? I'll find you a picture. I'm shoving everyone here in a cardboard box? No! You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't dare do that. You can't even fit me in a cardboard box. I wouldn't be able to go into the cardboard box. unless I'm playing Metal Gear that day, then that's different. But I definitely don't fit into the average cardboard box. Did I tell you guys about the time that I sat in a cardboard box and I got stuck? Depends on the size of the box. True. Very true. Welcome in, King. I wonder... I don't know if I don't recall if this story has ever come up before. So, I ordered something once upon a time that came in like a kind of big box, and I thought that it looked really fun. Like, I had a cat-like instinct to try and see if I would be able to like sit into it, because it looked fun. And so my housemates were also home, and I was like, guys, I'm gonna sit in this box because it's very human-sized. And so I did the thing where you like step into the box with both feet. I have to draw it. So here's me, stick figure Mintmai. And the box was like really promisingly human-sized. Okay. And so I stood in the box first, and then I did the thing where you like sit down. But like in the box. But then I wasn't able to get back out afterwards. I wasn't able to get out after because I had to like really sort of squish myself in there. My butt was too big. My legs were like so squished together, and I think like my hips or whatever, like I wasn't able to stand back up after I like tucked myself in there. So I had to have my two housemates flip the box onto the side. This is so embarrassing when I think about it. But it's okay, this is why you live with your friends. I had to have them flip the box onto the side so that I could like shimmy out of it like a snake. So I had the box flipped on its side, and then I crawled out of it like pathetically, like this. Like a wet cat. I like had my little like grippy fingers. Do you like my fingers? I had my little grippy fingers on the carpet. I like shimmied my way out. Hi, thank you so much for the raid. Mintmai is in fact not liquid like a cat. Yep, you learn from your mistakes, you know. Why not cut it open? That's scary. I mean, I was able to shimmy out of it just fine. It's just I couldn't get out of it. And I couldn't break out of it because the sides were so taped so well. Did your cats watch you? I didn't have cats back then. It was that long ago. It was a few years ago by now, so I actually didn't have cats then. I'm sure they would have laughed at me. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Oh, you put the bouquets in photos. I'll take a look. Thank you so much for the raid though, Amel Axie. Let me make sure you get your shout out. What were you up to? Also, if you need to raid and run, no worries at all. Ah, you were doing an art stream too? I hope you had a lovely art stream. But no pressure to stick around if you got to head out, get some rest and stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid again. Thanks for sharing your community here. Welcome to the bakery, guys. Hello world. Hi May. But yeah, that was the story about how I got stuck in a box. Listen, it was quite easy, okay? It was quite easy to get stuck in. It wasn't necessarily my fault. The box just looked very welcoming. I mean, my mom has some weird stories from when I was like a small child as well, where I feel like it definitely affected my development. Also, hi Kit Kat. Were you one of those kids that locked themselves in a locker? No. Actually, I was pretty lucky. I did not do that. My inner Solid Snake came out. Yep, I predicted Metal Gear. I kid. But My mom would tell me about a time where like my dad and I were just like walking. We were just walking normally near like all these buildings, and my dad was like talking to someone or something, so he was just like holding my hand, and I was short and tiny, like 3 or something. And my mom said she was watching us from behind with my big sister as she watched him walk me into a pole. Oh my gosh. Like this. Here's me just like bang. Okay, and like my dad is like holding my hand. Like I'm short and tiny and my like head is not fully, my skull isn't fully developed. My dad's like holding my hand and he's like talking on the phone or something. You like my stick figures? My variation of art style is fantastic. But yeah, here's my dad talking on the phone. And then that's me. I'll give myself 3 hairs. Wait, that makes me look like a spider. Okay, I'll give myself 1 strand of hair. But yeah, my mom watched from behind in horror, she said, as she watched my dad like walk me into it was actually a wide cement pole, according to her. It's like those Asian market plazas. My dad has nice eyes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I bet I could draw my parents' flower friend Zonas. This is my dad. And this is my mom. As flower friends. Very simple, very straightforward. Flower parents. This is just like the vibe that they give off. Can you see it? My parents' vibes. That's them. Bum bum. We all love Kyle, hardworking mod. So true. I had that happen to me too, since I'm night blind. Oh, I didn't see the pole when I was out with friends. They thought I was gonna dodge it, so they didn't say anything. Oh, you have night blindness? That's like when you can't really, or like your eyes don't adjust when it gets darker, right? Oh my gosh, so they just watched as you walked into the pole. But yeah, mod appreciation always. Thanks for the stretch in the water, Pug. So if they're flower parents, are they called Veet? What did I do? We just had some Kyle appreciation in chat. Yeah, I'm blind as a bat with no light. I forget sometimes that bats are blind and they just echolocate. That's such a crazy skill to have. Ah, I see the bookcase. And I also see your outfit, Miss Lulu. Very cute. The bookcases are adorable though. I love that they have some books, but then also some flowers. Yeah, get loved, get loved. Get loved. I would also love to scream see? Eh? Like a bat? Oh, scream see. I was like, what do you mean by scream see? Just, that's true. I mean, technically, if you also lived in caves, you could do that, right? If you go like caca into the cave and the cave goes caca back, I think you know which way to walk, right? That would be an interesting challenge, to say the least. I worry that the bouquets would fall because of the book's weight. I guess it's more for the... Wait, hold on. I got this. I guess you could say with the book bouquets, it's more for the novelty. Yeah? That was a good one. Yes. +1 dad joke. Anyone ever heard of or played Creatures of Sonaria? I personally have not. The earpiece really... Oh, the earpiece here makes me look like a Vocaloid? I don't know, CU, that Vocaloid. I really like, I guess... You know, the it girl Hatsune Miku. I like Hatsune Miku. I also like Tito? And a lot of the main Vocaloid cast. The Japanese Vocaloid. But there's more outside of Japan too that I know are quite popular. Just vocal synthesizers all around. It's a fun community. Oh, I haven't heard of that. That's pretty cool. Hi, just very interesting. What if the cave had multiple tunnels? Well, I say don't worry about it. Caves are scary. OMG Mint with Tito drills. You know, she's very breadcore because of her croissant pigtails, and then all the art I see of her with like gigantic baguettes. I love her. She's awesome. Excuse me. I have to burp again. Dang, I can't believe your friend said that. I mean, I think Kanade is a cool character though. But like, they didn't have to call you out like that. Oh, wait, I know Machine Love. Machine Love is so nice. I was actually just listening to that the other day. That song is so good. That's by Jamie P, right? That's I feel like that song is isn't it not too new? Let me see. Oh yeah, it's like 10 months old. If you guys haven't listened to this song, I totally recommend looking up Machine Love featuring Kasane Teto by Jamie P. It's a good song. This is a good song. Jamie P also wrote another pretty popular song. I think I know like Rot for Clout and You're Telling Me I Shrimp Fried This Rice. There's a lot of good stuff. I Wish That I Could Fall is pretty popular. Oh yeah, that one too. I think yeah, Jamie P writes some nice lyrics, I think. I feel like there must be so many Vocaloid producers out there that I still don't know. And there's a lot of tons and tons of small Vocaloid producers that are like, you know, they just haven't gotten their big break necessarily, but their music is so good. And so I have a lot of Vocaloid producers I like listening to. And thankfully, once you start listening to more Vocaloid producers, the algorithm does its little beep beep boop boop thing, and it starts like showing you more small Miku songs. And it's pretty fun. You know, sometimes I think about Cilia, the rig artist, and how she's a Vocaloid producer. That's like one of the coolest things ever. If you guys may or may not know of Cilia, but Cilia rigged Maya's model. Also, more recently, I know that she rigged like Mint Phantom's VTuber model. They have a really nice rig art style, but she's also a Vocaloid producer. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Every time I think of Tito, I think of Triple Baka. I still... How do you pronounce her name? I feel like I always get it wrong. Teto? Ito? Kasane. Let's see.
Kasane Tito.
Kasane Tito. That can't be right. That can't be right. I always thought it was Teto. I thought it's Teto too. But whatever. This is not right.
Tito.
This is not right. This is like Americanizing it. Kasane Tito? No way. I thought it was Kasane Teto. Teto? Tito. I'm pretty sure it's Kasane Teto, and I will be saying it that way until I am corrected. Because it is a Japanese name. Teto would be more accurate to Japanese. Tito from Rocket Power. Hi, Anoke! I'm guessing Teto for now. Do you guys have a favorite, like, Vocaloid song? But people say anime, so whatever. Anime? Anime? Oh, do you think it's because it would normally be like Annie space meh? I feel like it sounds so close though. That one sounds a bit closer. I'm gonna just be calling this Vocaloid Teto though. Hello! Hi, mine! Not really, I have many favorite songs. Me too. Kind of hard to pick. I definitely have a handful of favorite producers. I haven't talked about all of them before, but I do have a handful of favorite producers and like styles. Oh, you like Tell Your World, Matryoshka, Black Rock Shooter. Oh, you like Giga's songs? Honestly, Giga is a great producer, yeah. Giga has a very specific style as well. I like everything that Giga has done for like Project Sekai. Anime would be more accurate. Anime? Anime? Oh, that's true. Anime is more accurate, but you gotta localize. Stuff gets localized regardless. Lots of Vocaloid bangers for sure. I guess an old classic that I will always love and will have a very special place in my heart is Rolling Girl. Rolling Girl. Yeah. Rolling Girl is forever a classic that's very close to my heart, because I feel like that's one of the first Miku songs I listened to. Rolling Girl. I really want to learn Rolling Girl. It goes so high though. Rolling Girl goes so high. Oh, Deco is so good. I mean, I feel like Deco 27 has been one of the most popular Vocaloid producers within the VTubing sphere for a while. If not just one of the most popular Vocaloid producers in general, because everything Deco writes is such a banger. But I feel like Deco is like the most covered Vocaloid producer in terms of like songs VTubers cover. At least I think so. ダーリングはいつまでも届かない夢見て騒ぐ頭の中をかき回して問題ないとズンタドゥヌヌヌヌヌヌヌドゥヌヌヌ I feel like I would have to pitch it down if I ever sang Rolling Girl. 8 Ball, is Mint stinky? No, The 8-ball says no. Deco 27's telepathy is great. I really like monitoring. I know that monitoring blew up. I think monitoring is one of my favorite Deco songs. I also just really like, okay, this is a strange thing to be biased about. I really like Deco's producer tag. Deco! I like it. I like the sound of it. So when you listen to a song and at the beginning you hear the Deco, I'm like, yeah, we're in for a banger. Same thing with Giga. Giga's is like, Giga! It took me such a long time to learn to listen for producer tags. There's also like a Korean singer I liked a lot, who a lot of her songs, I think her name is Hayes, but some of her songs start with the same producer, and the producer tag is Groovy Area. But it took me forever to actually hear the producer tag. I wasn't sure what they were saying. Let's see. I'm trying to think of how that song goes again. I really like Don't Know You by Hayes. Moru. How does it go again? Takes me a second to try and remember the lyrics. 널 너무 모르고 네 맘도 모르고. That song is really good. 멀어지던 있는 줄도 난 정말 모르고 네 선물 못 고르고. I've been recently listening to Lemon Melon Cookie. Yeah, I like Lemon Melon Cookie too. I wanted to learn the dance. Lemon Melon Cookie. It's so catchy, very addicting. Yeah. Teddy Lloyd's good too. Pinocchio P. Yeah. Yeah, see you. I like her design a lot. She's cute. I'm totally not biased because she's got cat ears and she's like orange and blonde. She's very cute though. I've seen her before. I thought I didn't recognize her name, but I actually have seen like artwork of her before. Lemon melon cookie, lemon melon cookie. I want to learn how. Oh, earlier he said I want to learn how to sing non-breath obliged, but it's so fast. That's the thing. A lot of these. A lot of these. Let's see. Let me see this. Sorry, I had to take a look at something. Supercell is another long-standing Vocaloid producer. Yeah, that's a classic name I hear a lot too. Supercell. Well known. I guess I don't know how to say how deep I am into Vocaloid because I really like it. But I know like there's a whole ocean of people that are definitely like they have stronger Vocaloid brainworms than me. So I don't want to act like I know everything about Vocaloid because I definitely don't know everything. But I just love it. However, I love it how I love it. It's good stuff. I also really like, I guess I really liked all the Vocaloid covers from the Utaite from when Utaite were really popular. And I think they're still super popular on YouTube. But it was just like maybe quite a few years back. I really enjoyed I really enjoyed Bao's music before Bao became Bao, actually. And I still enjoy Bao as Bao and Bao's music a lot. Technically, I think she's the first VTuber that I was aware of ever. Because I liked her Utaite stuff a lot. But I didn't get into VTubers until much later. I like how vast the Vocaloid scene is. Me too! There's like you can pretty much have anything within the Vocaloid world, which is so cool because you just get so much variety. Ah, I love Citrus Love too! I adore Citrus Love. Summer heat's got me in a daze, only you've got me feeling this way. Oh, I'm soaking in sun rays as I'm riding on your sound waves. I think I found my paradise. But that's the song, that's like my song of the summer. Every summer. Mintmai cover? Maybe. Cause that song really is the summer song to me. The summer VTuber song. Did you guys see? Did you guys see that a VTuber I really like, who also makes music, Hosho Marine, is the first Japanese VTuber to get 4 million subscribers on YouTube. I feel like a proud, quiet fan. She's amazing, right? Oh my gosh, Miss Julie B, have you ever cosplayed Marine? Or considered it? I think you would look so beautiful in a Marine cosplay. I like her. You did? I'm gonna have to snoop and take a peek. Oh my gosh, dude, Marine. You know what Marine outfit I would want to cosplay? Except I think I'd have to obtain fake. I'd probably have to obtain an add-on for certain parts. But I really like the office lady, the corporate Marine. I love Sencho. I made my own Captain Marine cosplay, and I also cosplayed her solo live version. So cool. The outfit's so nice. I really like her OL outfit with the little name badge. And like the pencil skirt and the coat and everything. Yeah. I love Marine. I think I don't know, because I get shy talking about, you know, VTubers that I'm fans of, because there are many, but I'm very much I'm like, oh my gosh. It's like, I don't know. I love how she makes stuff. I love all her music and things. Love the song she did with Kobo. Me too. Wait, there's a cover of that song I really need you guys to hear. There's a cover of you guys have to listen to Senna's covers. Whoa. It's gotten a lot more attention since the last time I listened to it. But this is my favorite cover of the song. Actually, let's listen to it together right now, if that's okay. I'm just gonna play it in the background. It's Justin and Senna. We've raided into Senna's streams before. I really like Senna's music, but this song is like, it's like the bros version of this song. I love the original too, but like the English rap part of this is so satisfying. Isn't it a completely different vibe? I love when a cover can completely like change the feeling of the same song. Joe Too Short on the dance floor, taking it to Miami. I don't know the lyrics, but get ready if you want to ride on with the OGs. The English part is so fun. Let's see. Let me make sure to link it on YouTube as well. But you know, this cover, if you look at the video, Senna, it's on his channel, but Senna's the one with like the blue and teal hair. Senna is the original person that wrote the lyrics to the Kobo and Marine song. But you know what's scary to me? Hollow girls make me look like Halle Berry to me. Carefully, whoa, yeah! Senna is credited as the lyricist on the actual song. But then he did this cover, so it's almost like a self-cover. That juice! But then he wrote these there's these English lyrics. And I'm more familiar with Senna's channel, like personally, because I've watched it more. But this cover also exposed me to this musician, or another utaite, I want to say, Justin, and his voice is awesome. So yeah, you should check out the cover. Isn't it so hyped? I love this cover. And Senna also did the art and Senna also did the art and animation for the music video. I don't know. Senna does everything. Senna streams sometimes, and I like to tune in. But like when I see what goes on this guy's YouTube channel, I'm like, what the heck? He does everything. I already knew this, but like he drew his VTuber model. He draws his music video artwork. He also animates, and then he also writes the lyrics for like a lot of them because he does English or Japanese versions. He'll do like a language flip version of a lot of songs, and so yeah, I'm actually a very big fan of his. I like listening to all of his covers. Yeah, super good. I also like his English cover of Bunny Girl. Well, see, now I'm just binging his stuff. But, you know. My dilemma. Their cheers and ours. You tonight. Bunny girl, watching those eyes. Staring elsewhere, watching eyes of yours that I earn. Anyway, check out his channel. Just look at it. I was not... I just felt like plugging him as soon as we talked about the triple earth. What do you even call the song with Kobo and Marine? Because it's 3 eyes. Is it just called 3? Or like triple eye? What would you call what would you call it? I still need to learn that choreo. It's complicated. Oh, for Bunny Girl? Bunny Girl. I'm trying to be like him. I think you can do it, right? I feel like you totally could. I mean, hey, you already started. I have your machi. I have your machi cover downloaded. I have it saved to my PC because it gets to go in my Flower Friend fan work folder. I have a music folder. So it went in there. I did a little YouTube download to MP3 on it. So I have it like baked. I should have downloaded it as, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, hold on, I should have downloaded it as an MP4, so the thumbnail shows the artwork, but still, if I download it as an MP4 it shows the art for the whole song, not just in the thumbnail of the file. I'll go do that. But yeah, I'm trying to sort of, you know, I want to kind of do more music stuff as well, and also like do a lot of my own art, so really look up to people that kind of do it all, you know? Hi, welcome in! But it's hard not to admire people that can just do so much, right? It's hard to not look at like their stuff. You're like, wow, this cover's so awesome, and you look at the credits and it's like, whoa, you just did everything. It's so cool. It's so cool, and I want to be or like I want to do a little bit more of that, because I do it a little bit. Actually, all of the covers I've ever done, I think I did some art for them. But yeah, credit to me. Special thanks to me. So silly. But I think if you're at that point, you ought to shill your own work, you know? You just gotta be proud of it. Like, there's no way you're not. 'Cause it's so good. But that is also a lot of work. It's true, but I will say that if you have the skills to do those things, it might take time and a lot of work, but you'll also improve, I think, with time. You'll improve and you can sort of show that you're capable of multiple things. But you can also choose, right? Burnout would also be a concern. That is true. But if you look at channels that do this kind of stuff, I feel like most of the time they don't upload like every single month. It might just be like one upload every couple months, and that's okay. Thank you so much for the raid, Birch. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you had a good art stream. Thanks so much for the raid. I hope you had a lovely, lovely, lovely time together. I'm also doing a little bit of art today. And we're talking about creators or singers or artists that sort of do a bunch of stuff all in one. I guess that's kind of what I sort of do. I hadn't intentionally been aiming for this sort of thing from the start. But because I guess I know how I do art and I like singing and things, I sort of wound up doing all of it as well. I sort of wound up doing all of this anyways because I have a lot of things that I want to make. And if I have a lot of things I want to make, it becomes easier to rely on myself, I guess, to do a lot of things. Although I will be honest, someday someday I want to commission someone else to draw art for a music video or something. A cover music video. Because especially for stuff like Cupid, it takes a while. It took me a while to like do all of the expressions and do the art. So I mean, not that you even need to have that many expressions or whatnot for like a song cover, but I just got ambitious. You do so much. You're awesome. You're awesome. I think you can do a lot. I can only imagine. Yeah, I think I'll slowly work on all the things I want to do, as I have been. We just kind of keep the train going, you know, without burning out. It's important. Kind of want to keep the steam engine going, like choo choo, but without overdoing it for sure. Dun, dun, da-dum. But yeah, I want to do so much cool stuff. Yeah, little pit stops, exactly. Exactly, even trains stop at their stations for a while. So wise, Rai. So wise, as always. You have such wise words. Yes, I also agree. Your passion pours out of each one of your projects. Thank you for thinking that. Thank you so much. I do have a lot of passion for these things that I do. And I think it's really fun to get to share that with everyone. That's special on its own. Sharing it with flower friends that understand, I guess, just how much time goes into these things from our conversations on stream and whatnot. You guys hear me talk about my projects from time to time. And it's nice. I remember I used to force myself to work really hard on art project. I don't think I ever really recovered from the burnout. I'm sorry to hear that. I had really bad art burnout for quite some time. And it can be difficult to bounce back until you find, I guess, if you ever want to bounce back from burnout, you just have to find a really strong reason to want to come back to things, I guess. That was sort of me with art. Like, I think I was quite burnt out with art up until I started drawing anime women again. And honestly, VTubing was a really big component of that. Hi! Hi! Hope you're doing well. Hello, it's me. I've kind of enjoyed putting this like double eyeball highlight. I'm feeling old. You're feeling old. Burnout's so tough. Yeah, it is. But why are you feeling old? I don't think you're old. Darkhan, thank you for the raid. Thank you. I hope you had a good stream. Feel free to chill, hang out here. Raid and run if you need to, but I really appreciate it. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Mintmai. You're turning 31 over the weekend. Happy early birthday! I feel like you don't have to worry about feeling old when your birthday approaches. I feel like that's an outdated way of thinking. You've gotta be like, whoa, I'm still here, whoa. I'm still standing. Oh, belated. You turned 31 already. Sorry, for some reason I thought you meant you were turning 31 this coming weekend. I'm still standing. Yeah. Exactly. Happy belated birthday. I hope you had a great 31st birthday. I think the way I'm gonna avoid burnout is just not having too many expectations on yourself. Exactly. I think that's helpful. If you can just sort of let yourself exist and work on things at your own pace, right? I feel like that's a great balance. Thank you. Yeah, hope you had a good one. And even if you didn't do anything, I guess, particularly special for your birthday, even so, congratulations on another rotation around the sun. I feel like life is full of times where you just want an excuse to celebrate stuff sometimes. You know? So why would I waste an opportunity to just celebrate a little? This is ridiculous. What's ridiculous? What's wrong? You okay? Oh. Good night, Jenny. Wow, thank you for stopping by. There's nothing to chew on right now. Oh, no. It's the worst case scenario. There's no noms. No noms in the house. Looks like you have to go get a snack. But have a good night. Have a lovely night. This drawing is so cute, by the way. Thank you. Thank you, Julie B. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Let's see. OMG. It's Miss Julie B. Yeah. Thank you so much for liking the art so far. I'm shy. Blah. But this is kind of like my thank you art. Post after, you know, a week after the Idol Live. I'm still full of emotions. But this is very much sort of a little thank you to everyone. Feeling, oh, Bakuya, welcome back. You're feeling some post-vacation depression, but it's nice to tune into your stream again. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I know it's certainly not a vacation, but I'm happy to hear that you're glad to be here. I kind of had the same thing when I came back from Japan. I was sort of down in the dumps because I was like, wow. When I got home, I was sort of like really happy to be back and obviously super happy to be with my cats again and everything. But I was also like, I just want to be able to like go to the convenience store and I want to be able to just go outside and like get really yummy food. Like by just taking the train or like walking. I really missed that, and so the post vacation dumps, they're really there. Wait, for vacation, if you don't mind sharing, for vacation did you go to Japan too? I missed Japan too. Mood, I felt that when I came back from China. I feel like as soon as you go literally anywhere in Asia, you go back to anywhere else and you're like, the convenience. The transportation is different. Like, oh, you went to Japan and Hong Kong. Ooh, I hope you had fun. I hope you had a fun time. Oh, to go to Japan, dude. Oh, to go to Japan and to come back with like 3 extra suitcases that you had to buy in Japan to fit all your stuff. I have a friend who's been to Japan before, and she said when she goes to Japan, she brings vacuum seal pouches so that she can vacuum seal all of the clothing that she buys in Japan to bring it back here, because clothes there, she's also Asian American, but clothes there, she talked about how they like fit her more petite stature better, and how they're like more comfortable and whatnot for her, and I was like, that makes so much sense. Like, yes. She was like, why can't I have like, you know, why can't I like shop for stuff as easily in the States? Because every time I go to Asia, I end up packing my suitcase full of clothes. So smart, should have done that with plushies. Yes. And also, if you forget to bring them to, you know, on your vacation or to Japan or elsewhere, if you forget to do that, you can buy those vacuum seals in Asia like super easily. I feel like they're really common there. Cause especially I noticed in Japan, a lot of stores, they have super convenient organizers that I don't see as much here. There's a lot more of a, I guess, a demand or a culture surrounding like containers and little organizers and things like that. So I did enjoy seeing that when I was there. You went with 2 days worth of clothes and you bought everything else you needed there. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Vacuum sealing clothes to pack is smart. I have the manual version where I have compression bags and then I have to zip them up by myself. Oh gosh, but isn't that difficult to zip sometimes? Isn't it a little bit resistant? Yes, exactly. Exactly, King. I've noticed that as well. I think it's just the result of things being so spacious in the States, where everything seems to be centered around like, I've got like a big living room, or I have a big like wardrobe, but less about like, how can I compact everything in here? But because in places, I think it's prevalent in Asia because the space is so much smaller, you know? Like even my family that's there, it's like you live in an apartment and how you use your space is so much more important than how much space you have. Yes, 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 yes. Convenience is everything. Convenience is absolutely everything. But that's not, you know, it's not always the most amazing. Oh yeah, you notice it with transportation as well. But I will say it's not all positives, because I did notice like some things felt a little bit wasteful in my opinion, you know, just from a foreign perspective. But I felt like some things were just a tiny bit wasteful. Because I felt like when I was there and like at restaurants and stuff, I felt like there was so much stuff where it was like things that don't necessarily have to be individually packaged into small plastic bags. They are. And it's not something that will change because I think culturally it's like something that feels really like sanitary or something very desirable. But I just noticed when I was there, I was like, it felt like almost every small thing was really packaged in its own sort of packaging, which probably accumulates a decent amount of, you know, probably there's tons and tons of just like single-use waste. But it's at the cost, it's at the cost of convenience. It's like it's the trade-off, you know? You want things to be super sanitized and really like convenient seeming. You've got tiny little packages for everything. Which I personally don't love because I don't think it has to be, or for me personally, I feel like I don't need to have all of my things packaged that way. But I can understand why it's so nice. I can understand why people are like, wow, this is so nice. Because it does feel clean, you know? It does feel clean. But then it's also like, this is a lot. This is a lot. I miss having public bikes. Ah, yeah, public bikes are not everywhere. They are some places though. I think there's been a trend coming back in some places. Again, emphasis on certain places. In the States, sometimes I'll see those like rent a bike. Rent a bike for a while thing. You need my streams wrapped in plastics? No. Our bread doesn't need to. The bread's here, and the streams don't need single-use plastics. No. And I'm not even like super. I feel like I try to be a bit conscious of things, but I don't think I'm like super great at it or anything. But it just was a little bit surprising. My first time in Japan, I didn't realize just how many things came in plastic. I think I started noticing it at restaurants because they would be like, hello, please, there's like a restroom over there where you can wash your hands, but also please wipe your hands with this disposable towelette. And I was like, this feels very nice, but what? I was a little surprised. Although I had experienced a little bit of that before, never to such a strong extent. Hi, Mo BB! Whoa. You've never tried them before? Public bikes seem nice. I also have not tried any before. I want to go biking though. I like biking. I crave the outside. Hi, Mo BB. We're doing a little art today. Also, guys, I don't think I gushed over it on stream yet. Mobibi drew such a cute thing for me. I got to gush over a bunch of arts during my birthday streams and stuff, but Mobibi drew me another thing. Outside of the kudo board and everything. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Perceiveth. Perceiveth. Thank you so much, Miss Mobibi. More than apple pie. Ooh, I really like the deco. You added the little deco stickers on there. And it's so cute. I just want to like, yum yum yum. I'm so late on it. No, it doesn't matter. Ah, that doesn't matter at all. It's so cute. It's so cute. I'm gonna print it out and add it to my little post, my little board. My cork board. It has a little fan art, a little other bread things. It's so cute. Your soft art. So even though I wasn't able to gush over it on the kudo board, I wanted to show everyone again. Time for me to move to the Netherlands for bikes. Oh, wait, wasn't the Netherlands... I could be remembering wrong. Isn't the Netherlands like rated pretty high on like the happiness scale in the world? I want to be rated high on the happiness scale. Also, this is Mobibi. This is Mobibi art. Go perceive it. But if Mintmai's Bakery could be put on the happiness scale, then I would like it to be... I would like Mintmai's Bakery to be up there. The Netherlands high on the happiness scale? I'm not sure. I might be misremembering which ones. I see. Yes, but only if you're Dutch. Oh, I see. Yeah, I heard that it's not necessarily... like, you know, maybe it's not foreigner friendly, but... perhaps there's an emphasis there on community, which helps. As a Dutch person, I call cap. Okay, we've got someone with inside knowledge. Let me look it up. I could be misremembering. Let's see. Happiest. But also, I will say it's pretty flawed because how on earth do you calculate happiness? Oh, okay. So Finland, Denmark, Sweden, the Netherlands, Iceland, those are all somewhat high on the World Happiness Report on this website I'm seeing. I'm at work. Have fun, everybody. Hi, Ben. But yes, Finland. Finland has been ranked one of the happiest places in the world for like the last 8 years or something crazy like that. What are their secrets? How are they doing that? What do they know? I don't know who they asked in the forum, but there's no truth in that statement. Good to know. Good to hear your perspective on it. Because it seems to be something that's... you know... seems to be something that's... covered. Oftentimes just, I guess, in conversation, or it's something that gets brought up. Me when my happiness. When will it be our turn? I think happiness is very much, it's hard to compare. But I suppose the way they measure it must just be like, I guess if people are getting their needs met or something like that. 'Cause it's so subjective. My happiness now, 'cause Lady Mai. Oh, you. I do wonder. I feel like I'm a pretty happy person. Yeah, needs met, satisfaction with services, etc. Yeah, maybe it's like satisfaction. I heard there's also something about like how happy people were to like pay their taxes. But I think that more so has to do with like they trust that public infrastructure is being positively impacted by them, which it would certainly be nice if we had that everywhere. But yeah, happy with this community. I'm glad then. I'm glad then. I saw a little video about it, yeah. It seems to be something that's widely covered because it is a strange topic, right? It is a little bit odd to say, how come this country is happier, in air quotes, happier than the others? Because that is a little bit of a strange thing to try and measure. Even then, it piques my curiosity. Yeah, they pay higher taxes, but they think it's fine. Because that must mean they feel that it's for an overall positive purpose. Yeah, honestly, I can get behind if the taxes are used well. Right? So, like, maybe they just, like, have really good, like, healthcare and, like, the roads or whatnot get, like, fixed quickly or something. So they feel overall satisfied. But again, I think it depends. Living in a supposedly happy country according to this scale doesn't mean you'll walk around being like a very jolly person. I would imagine so. Me too, I would imagine so. I don't know what that's like though. I feel like I'm used to seeing like a pothole or like deteriorating sidewalk that stays there for a while. Your fingers, yeah! But then again, America is like so big. It's so big. Smile. We pay taxes over everything except breathing, I feel. I see. Thank you for the stretch. That was a very good stretch. Yeah, we can cope. We can cope. You know something I've been seeing lately? The blind box craze is getting crazier. The potholes get filled in a week when I report them to the city. I guess it depends. It just depends. How much crazier than can they get? I don't know. I like saw people posting videos of themselves like waiting in crazy lines. And I was like, I've liked blind boxes for a while, but I don't remember it being this crazy. Hi, Kazuazu! Hi, hi! We're doing a little chill arts. Around here, it could be a few years before things get fixed. See, it totally varies. I believe... Ooh! Oh! I believe in graffiti being kept in places they're an expression of one's community. Ah! I would agree. As long... I feel like... Okay. I understand, you know, perhaps not wanting, like, explicit graffiti. If someone's graffitiing, like, something graphic or very, like, negative text on the walls, I can understand why the city would be like, oh no, but I've seen beautiful, you know, artwork and things, and even people's like signatures or tags sometimes, like, doesn't feel like it's harming anyone, but I've seen graffiti cover-ups that look worse than graffiti. Wah! Good luck, Kazu! You're halfway through your shift though. That means you already made it halfway. Like, I've seen graffiti cover-ups that are like worse than the graffiti, in my opinion, as an artist, because I have seen places where they cover up the graffiti, but they use like 10 different colors of like cement or paint. I bet you guys have seen it before too. It's like really common. So let's just say the color of the wall is like this. Okay. And then someone, you know, someone graffitis something on there. Not that you would ever want to cover a flower for graffiti, but like someone graffitis on there, and then, you know, the city goes, "Ah, let's cover it up. Ah, that's close enough." That's close enough. And then someone else like graffitis on it. And then they're like, "Oh, there's more graffiti. Let's cover it up. It's close enough." And I keep seeing stuff like this. And I'm like, at that point, leaving the graffiti looks better. And they're like, "Oh, there's graffiti here now. Cover it up. That's, you know, it's close enough." And I'm like, my brain really doesn't like them using like all the different wrong tones of gray on top of each other. I'm like, it looks so much worse. I drew an Among Us. Oh. Sus? Everything is Among Us. But I can't fathom how they're like, "Oh yeah, let's just cover up this graffiti and then make the wall look worse." But graffiti has been like, you know, it's an art form, and it's been a way communities express themselves for an extensive period of time. There's a lot of history and whatnot, and I think there's a lot of like articles and stuff about people that are very prolific in the scene, and I think it's cool. And I've also been to some places that allow graffiti to like stay up, and some of the stuff that you see is just so cool. So yeah. No, that's a perfect cover-up. You think they should use Among Us every time they want to do a little cover-up? No, it's just like, if you're really gonna go out of your way and just paint over stuff, please make it the same shade of gray, for my sake. The other thing I really like is when graffiti artists get brought on to like do actual murals and stuff in a city. I feel like that's such a fun way of, you know, embracing, I guess, the culture surrounding public artwork and, you know, sending a message, I guess, through graffiti. But there's times when artists are brought on to make murals, and that's nice too. Like graffiti artists, they can do like graffiti style murals, and I'm like, that's so awesome. I think they just add white to black paint and call it close enough. Pretty much. There's not much they don't think more about it when doing a cover-up job. Those mirrors look so cool. Yeah, I like seeing them around. There's a place for legal graffiti around here, and it's impressive. Huge pieces, really cool. But the stuff on the non-legal walls, I feel like it depends on where you are. I think it depends. Because again, as long as it's not anything that's like really inappropriate, I wouldn't call it trash, because I think a lot of times it's people expressing themselves, and the walls are the canvas. That's just what they've got. You know? I think there's a difference between the graffiti community and like straight up vandalism. I think I talk about them like they're two different things. Just to clarify. Yeah, there is a thriving community that just loves graffiti. But again, different from straight up, you know, very harmful vandalism. But sometimes graffiti is done to like send a message, and that's just part of life. You're gonna have stuff like that. There's gonna be people that have things that they want to say. And historically, that can be a good thing. But don't ask me, I didn't pay the most attention in history class. But I think there is something beautiful to be said about certain things. Yeah, it's like sometimes there is rebellious art which should kind of be differentiated. Hello, hello. Ah, bonk. Hello. Who keeps smacking my head? Sanzai Kurai. Hello. Me when I draw a big no to Lady My ending stream because I'm rebelling. What are you gonna do? Write it on your screen in like Sharpie and then you can't wash it off after I end the stream anyway? Imagine I'm ending stream and Rai's like, no! Lady Mai, you can't end! Writes a big no on the screen. But I can't see it, and so I just I just continue on. I just resume with my routine. Kind of love how people cover themselves in art, like cute clothes, makeup, tattoos. I think it's kind of cute when we want to decorate ourselves. I agree! You know what it makes me feel like? You know those like cute birds that like to decorate themselves? I mean, it's undeniable. Humans are a type of animal. We just evolved. But, like, we're a type of animal. By definition, we're just mammals. And so I like to see what patterns humans have that, like, line up with some fun different animal traits too. I say tattoo cutely. Can you say it again? Tattoo? Tattoo? I kind of like the idea of having some buildings walls that are just open for anyone to use for graffiti, even if it's not for the beauty aspect. Those do exist. There's like places where that exists, where it's just they're walls that are open or open for graffiti. And I don't see it much, but I have seen it before. And then the graffiti there, it never gets covered up. And so people just keep making pieces and then they layer on top of the old pieces. And it just kind of exists like this constantly shifting public art piece. It's almost like tutu? Tattoo? Tattoo. Humans are naturally so cute. So true. We were built for joy and whimsy. And then, you know, we all have to face the horrors. Sometimes we all have to face the horrors. But at the end of the day, we go through all of that so that we can go home and then open our computers, play a little game, watch a little stream, and experience whimsy once again. Born to dilly-dally, forced to lock in. Exactly. Built for joy and whimsy. I face the horrific Mintmai daily. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe you would say that. I can't believe you would say you face me horrifically every day. Eh? Did it send? Why isn't it sending? Why doesn't it send with the slash? That's so strange. Double banned. I meant the beautiful and sappy Mintmai. Right. I heard you though. I heard you. You can't take back what you said earlier. I heard you loud and clear. Let's see. I want to... Sorry for sounding like a microwaved. It's okay, Mint, I got you. I just wanted to type it into... Oh no! Not the I'm out. Oh my gosh. I wasn't actually trying to do that. I wanted to make it look like I did without actually doing it. 07. 07. Mod, get this guy. Sappy could have gone badly with my reading sometimes. What do you mean my reading sometimes? He must go into the corner and repent. He's throwing breads from jail. He's throwing bread at my head from jail. Pennette. Daily Mintmai cuteness torture. You could have read it as saggy. I saw that possible future. Oh my gosh. Stop calling out my inability to read things well. I don't need to be called out right now. Bonk, Kyle. Okay, 30 seconds is pretty short. Whee-oo! How come I can't? I sort of like when it's just a rectangle used as the background. I sort of like that. It's just a little rectangle. Just a little painted rectangle. It's cute. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. Right, we all know Mint is concave. Someone wants to go back into the timeout corner really soon. Simple but big impact. Yeah, it makes a bit of a difference in the piece. Let's color this. Add a little star. Yay! That's so cute. But look at that. I'm just quoting my Oshi. Can the background be polka dot? Good question. Let me take a look. I have done dotted backgrounds before. Let me make sure I fill this all the way in. But when you do dotted backgrounds, you have to remember the white part peeks through. Oh, it looks kind of cool without line art. Oops, wrong layer. That's a different sketch. I already copied that over to another file. Let's see. So usually if I want to do polka dots, I do like halftone. And then I change it to the newspaper size one, which makes it black and white. But then I can like add a color on top of it. So technically, oh, that's kind of cute. We could have something like this. Oh, without line art, your eyes? Yeah, without line art, my eyes are gone. It's okay, I can add them back. I can add them back, it'll be cute. It's just a different style. But it could be cute. Without line art, it's so soft. I haven't tried a painted style in a really long time. I could though. Lineless art? Yeah, sometimes it's fun to like just turn off the line art and see what it looks like. But let me see. Let's test it out. Let's test it out. If I... Let me try and do the eyes in a simpler style. It's like a fun variation. A fun little variant. I've also noticed that when I take off the line art, it has its own charms, right? It's so fun. But yeah, let me try. Okay. Now with line art, it looks like this. Kinda cute. Soon after this week, just gotta get through this week. Ah, I need to learn the painted style. I believe in you, Rai. Sometimes I like painting for fun. I mean, I'm almost done with this piece. We could do something fun and experimental. Because usually when you have a lineless style... Let's say I was still going with this. If I'm going for the lineless art style, this is all on a different layer, so I can swap it back. But then you want way more clear shapes for the shadows and stuff. Hi! Can you have a few kiss marks on your face so it's like from Friends? That's kind of cute. The lineless version would make a nice card. That's true. Let me make sure the flower friends get faces on the lineless version. You like the lineless version a lot? I kind of do too. But I have to put in some different work to make it look nicer in that case. The flower friends look so soft and squishy. They are soft and squishy. Let's see. Ah. The lineless version is such a succulent meal. That's so specific. Their faces are too cute. Thanks for liking both versions. I wasn't really planning on finishing up this version or anything. But since you guys liked it a lot, I thought it'd be fun to flesh out like a tiny bit more. I don't think... Oh, I think that's my biggest thing with painting though. I don't know what to do to make the separation between objects obvious. I think it's literally just like shading. Like you might not have line art, but you can add, you know, like shading. Like I can just add a little bit here to make the skirt sort of look like it's got layers. Because the problem is once you have, once you decide to actually go lineless, then you do have to rely on your shadow shapes. You have to rely pretty much completely on your shadow shapes. And even here, it's kind of hard to say that, like, this is a hand. But you can sort of fake it a little bit. Try and make it look more like a hand. I'm counting on you, Shadow, Mr. Hedgehog. Art lessons with Teacher Mai. Contrasting colors where objects meet. Yeah, that is one technique for sure. But you just have to be so much more, I guess, conscious of all the separations. So yeah, it's kind of cute. It was fun playing with this a little bit. But the original version is clearly my art style. But the lineless one has like its separate, completely separate charm. I really like how soft the flower friends look in the lineless version. New style, wow. It's like almost like a pop art version. But I'm not done with the line art here just yet. Sometimes if I go over here, and if I make it all lighter line art, except for some parts, it looks a little bit nicer. Because it's mostly just my hair that's dark. So if you look at this, there's kind of a difference, right? It's mostly my hair that's dark. Yeah, they're so fluffy. Ooh. Okay, wow, I almost closed OBS and ended the stream on accident. Not gonna lie, your hair, sometimes I want to eat. You want to eat? Don't eat my hair. I know it looks like pondering, but it's not actually edible. What you mean? No, I'm not ending. It was an accident. It was an accident. Forgive me. Favorite kind of bread? Oh, I like melon pan, and I also like salt and butter rolls. Those are breads that you'll commonly find at like Japanese bakeries. I feel like my local Japanese bakery has some really yummy ones. So those are just a couple favorites. It's bedtime for me. Thanks for the stream. I had a good time. Thank you, Lulu, for hanging out. Thank you so much. Please have a good rest of your night. It's always fun to talk art with you, amongst other things. Thank you for showing me what a book K was. Choco cornet is a go-to. Choco cornets are yummy. I actually prefer chocolate croissants over choco cornet though. For me. I think I like it when the bread isn't like too soft. If that makes sense. I don't want my breads to be like too soft. Excuse me. Excuse me again. My gosh, sorry for burping so much. Oh, burp, burp. There's a little bit of a cooldown on the burp command is all. But sometimes I do a few times in a row, so maybe it shouldn't have as much of a cooldown. I was just worried that without a cooldown, 2 people would go exclamation mark burp at the same time and it would double how many times I burped. True. Okay, that's better. Hello! I love a crunchy palmier. Oh my gosh, I love palmiers. Did you know that my... Did you know my pockets are based off of palmiers? Slash burp. Dun, dun, dun. Unfortunately, there isn't a burp counter in YouTube chat right now, but I can tell you I've burped 520 times, approximately, in all my time streaming since the burp counter started. No, really, can I see? Yeah, right here. It doesn't actually look like palmiers, but the reason why my pockets are colored like this, they're colored like this because I like palmiers. You kind of see it? I made it much more minimal, but that's what it's supposed to be. See you. Bye, Mintmai in chat. I'm retiring. You're retiring from being a flower friend after earning so much flour? No, there's no such thing. Yes, I see it. Totally won't steal them. Yeah, I loved those cookies. So I wanted to put even the most subtle nod to it in my model. Man, I really like art, huh? Dang it. I'm kidding. It's not something to say dang it to, but I really like art. I'm stuck here. Touching up the flower friends here. Dun, 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 dun. Eh? Have I seen this bread wrapping paper by Ippe Tsujiyo on Blue Sky? I have not. Feel free to paste the Blue Sky link in chat right now, though, if you have it. Seems like a low estimate. Well, the burp counters unfortunately didn't start until I had been streaming for a while. Wow, thank you. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Wait. Why can't I can't bookmark it? Okay, it's fine. I'll just repost it. I'm like, I can't bookmark anything. I can't bookmark anything on Blue Sky, but I can repost it. I can repost it. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm happy. It's so cute. It makes everything look like baguette. Happiness. Happiness. Dun, dun. You like your bread really crunchy? I think I like my bread a little bit crispy sometimes, but there are certain breads that are better soft. I just don't like them to be cakey. Some breads taste a little bit too cake-like for me. And that's sort of when it gets into this is almost too soft to be bread territory. What about brioche? Brioche is good. I think I've just had bread before where it like actually the texture feels cakey. Caca! Hi, Draw. Sorry, I thought it would be funny to try doing that. Kaka! Kaka! Hey. What's up? I'm drawing today. We've tried a variety of little styles. But I think... Hold on. Ignore what's happening right now for a second. I just wanted to merge it. Okay. Dun 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 dun. I am currently just finishing up this piece. Yes, like how banana bread is actually cake, not bread. Yes, that's true. Banana bread kind of does feel like a cake, doesn't it? Like more like a cake? There's a workaround on Blue Sky with replying with a pin emoji and subscribing to list. I feel like that's too much effort for my social media. Sad. I mean, I like putting a little bit of effort into curating my feeds and everything. But I do like the bookmarking function a lot, because I actually use my bookmarks. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you just bookmark something on Twitter and you like never go look at it again. No, I look at them. I look at them because I bookmark a bunch of stuff that I like, and then I go and stare at it later. Because it's fun. I treat my Twitter bookmarks like a Pinterest board. Bookmarks, you say? I know people say that people always bookmark spicy stuff, but that's not true. I bookmark art that I really, really, really like. And sometimes I even do the thing where I hold down on the picture and I save it to my phone. And then I save the link somewhere else so that I don't forget who the artist is. I'm very late for this, but happy belated birthday! Wow, thank you, Tra. I appreciate it. Kaka. Yeah, you gotta be nice to me. It was my birthday week. Granny gets older every year. I'll just keep making excuses. You guys are gonna be like, Mintmai, your birthday was months ago, and I'm like, it's still my birthday. You still have to be nice to me. Nice? I don't know about that one. Dang. I either like something I like or retweet something I really like. Oh, I love using bookmarks though. I also like and retweet things I enjoy. But like bookmarking is like the next level up, I guess. Because I like going back and looking at them frequently. I bookmark art I like as well. What's that smile, Kyle? Listen, you already repost artwork that's very tasteful, okay? But you already repost artwork like that, Kyle, so what's in your bookmarks? What have you got in there? Open up. Tell the baker. Tell the baker. What have you got in there? That's for me to know. And me. You're like, that's for me to know. I'm like, me too. Get me in there. Get me in there. I'm looking. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I probably have some great stuff in my bookmarks right now. I mean, a lot of stuff from my bookmarks was from my birthday as well. But I also just have some... Oh, I have this bookmarked. Oh my gosh, wait. Her birthday's soon. Kagimion's birthday is soon. I was trying to clean my room just enough so that I could take all my Kagimion plushies. And I could, so that I could get a picture of all of them. I have that bookmarked. I also have this bookmarked. I want to know who else has that bookmarked. That's what I really want to know. Who else has Mintmai Hip Swing GIF bookmarked, huh? Hi, Motive! We are doing a little art and then joking about our Twitter bookmarks. Definitely not me. Right, right. Definitely not you. I know there's 5 bookmarks. I'm one of them. There's 4 other bookmarks. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who's the other 4? Who's the other 4? Be honest. Cough it out. OMG cute. Yeah, I love that Sanrio has those like calendars for backgrounds. I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to do that. Can I do that? I guess if I wanted to, I just could. Hold on, let me cook. Let me cook for a second. Let me cook. I have this bookmarked. Oh. 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 Whoa. That's a good bookmark, Kyle. That's a good bookmark. I really like how they drew her muscles so well defined. That's really pretty. Just kind of giving you the sweet side eye. That's nice. That's an excellent use of a bookmark, sir. I approve. I approve. I'm not positive if I'm familiar with the other artists' work, but maybe I am. Maybe I am. I just didn't see one that rings a bell. Oh, see, now you're just showing us everything. This is good stuff. This is good food. That's so pretty. Is that a Wua character? Dude, I want to know how people can, like, paint women so detailed. I want to know. I love this art. Thank you. Thank you, Zinjolt. Bookmarking for further art inspiration and inspection. Hehehe, inspection. Let me do something, actually. Let me do something. And I'm gonna bring the art back up soon, but I'm gonna try and do something. Let me see. What's like a phone aspect ratio? Template. Looking for a lock screen. Template. Okay. This is not my phone or anything. I'm just grabbing a random one. Wait, I feel like... Do I have... Sorry, let me cook for a second. I do have this. Okay. Add this in. All right. Now you guys can see. You see what I'm cooking? Although everyone's lock screen is kind of a different size, right? But at least this way you would be able to pick, I guess? Lock screen? Yeah, what if I make a lock screen? Confirmed iPhone user, I see. Yes. Yes, I am an iPhone user. That's how my face tracking is so good. But maybe if I do this, then we can just have like a nice... a nice like pale toned background. More phone backgrounds, I beg. Aren't you glad you asked, Kit Kat? Because lo and behold, there will be a new one soon. There will be a new one soon. Because I just got it back though, and so I haven't gotten to make the listing on Ko-fi yet. You're so fast. Why are you able to know these things before? Will it have a lock screen home screen version? Yes. The please take a peek at my Ko-fi. Do we have a Ko-fi command? I think we do. So on Ko-fi you can tip me, or you can... Oh, I need to I need to spiff up my Ko-fi page actually. But on Ko-fi you can feel free to support me however you'd like, but you can also download digital goods. I'm going to occasionally spoil you guys with wallpapers. Sometimes people still tip me when they get the wallpapers, and for that I just extend my greatest thanks, because then I use those funds to get more wallpapers. But there are some upcoming. Yeah. Yippee. But there's some usage rules to the wallpapers, as with everything. But I think you guys are really good about, you know, respecting all of that, so I do thank you. I thank you greatly for that. Let me do something. I have to... I can't show you guys what I'm doing right now because I have to pull a bunch of things from my photo gallery, which sometimes includes spoilers. Okay. I just like pulled in some things I used for the graphics. So what if I include like the concert logo on there or something? You think that would be cute? Because lock screens are honestly quite long. And I'm so happy that you guys like how this looks so far. But yeah. Wow, you guys have some beautiful bookmarks. Mint. Yes? Yes? Did you design the font too? It's really cute. Oh, I didn't design this font. I designed the logo, but I started with the free to use font and then I worked from there. Yeah, but the font technically already existed, but it was like you can use this commercially for free font, and I was like, oh my gosh. Very grateful for those kinds of resources. So yeah. I wonder if I should... I'll make it lighter. I'll make it a lighter variation of the logo. Still working on it. What are you still working on, Motive? What you working on? Do you know the name of the font? I believe it's called Mellow Melody. It's on Booth. It is on Booth, and the same person has more font. Oh, I found the link. Here. Guys, hot girls don't gatekeep. You can download it over here. Mellow Melody. So I did make it a little bit different, but I started with that font and then I basically sort of manually vectored it. Want a hint? Oh, Golden Week. Is that what you're talking about? Are you referring to Golden Week? Listen, it can be Golden Week every week if that's what you'd like. You're in no rush, sir. You're in no rush, good sir. Perhaps. I'm really excited to see whatever you cook. I did my own pretty last minute because I had the sketch already. But whatever you cook up, I'm going to really like. That is for sure. Perhaps I saw it. Yippee! Thank you for perceiving. Thank you for perceiving my art. You know, I was cleaning some stuff in my desk the other day, and I saw the stickers that I have that are your art before I knew you. your art of Ashton. Those stickers, there's like 2 stickers in my sticker binder, and there's one of Ashton standing, and then there's one of her head, and that's your art. It says that it's your art. What? She gave them to me at Offkai. How? Did you get them from her? Yeah, she gave them to me. She gifted them. She slipped them into my hand the first time we met. Oh, yes. Yes, precisely. That is exactly what happened. Did they age well? What do you mean, did they age well? Yes, they aged well. It's your art. They're super cute. You're asking as if art is something that can age badly. Which I guess maybe it does if you're the artist and you're looking at your own stuff really critically. But of course, they age perfectly fine. You have nothing to worry about. That is so funny. Oh my gosh, you found my old art? Did it age well? The material of the sticker is perfect, yeah. The material of the sticker is perfect because I happen to keep all of my stickers in a binder, tucked away very safely. So hopefully there'd be no issues on that end. Let's see. I don't know if I like the logo being there or not. Maybe not. Maybe not for this. I forgot to sign it though. I'll sign it. Funny you say that. Want to hear a little off-guy story? Yeah, go for it. Lucky duck. Lucky ducky. Yeah, they are really cute stickers. I have them saved, tucked away, safe and sound. And I have a separate like page of Ashton stickers from when Soryu mailed out stuff to everyone in our Shining VTubers. I have a page of some stickers, and I really like those as well. Wish you could go to Offkai this year. Well, it hasn't happened yet. And it hasn't happened yet, although I remember you saying you wouldn't be able to make it this year, but it's all right. There'll still be future years. Although it's hard not to feel FOMO for sure. Little sparkles. Yeah. Yeah, with convention season, I feel like it's so hard to like... I want to talk about, I guess, things I find exciting and whatnot. But I also don't attend that many conventions, and I don't want to give people too bad FOMO from things I go and do. But sometimes it's unavoidable. I would go, but I ideally would like to share room, but I don't know people well enough, and you don't want to impose. I feel like there might be other people out there that are in the same position as you. And so it doesn't hurt to, I guess, put it out there, because it gets expensive, right? And I feel like it's super important if you're staying with people that they're people you trust. But at the same time, I feel like there must be plenty of people in that same boat as you that are like, oh, I really want to go to this thing, but like I don't know anyone well enough to live with them, and it's expensive, and I'm like, I don't want to sort of force myself into like a group of people or anything. Kyle, let's sleep in the same bed, stranger friend. Stranger friend is really contradictory, isn't it? Stranger friend. And unsurprisingly, Kyle has another fan. See? Well, he didn't say no. He just kind of looked at you. he just kind of looked at you funny. That wasn't a no. That wasn't like a harsh, you know, no way. So maybe you're okay. I do like Kyle though. He's been nothing but good to me. See? Look at all the love you're receiving, Mr. Kyle. Sometimes people will be like, wow, mod love, and Kyle would be like, what? Who? Huh? And I'm like, Kyle, get loved on. You don't even know. You don't even know sometimes when the flower friends are appreciating you. Oops. What did I do? Oh, I wanted to do this. Kyle the goat, thank you for your contributions. I agree. Thank you for your thank you for your contributions. And overall cozy vibes in the community. It means more than you probably know. So cute. You guys are so cute. Flower friend's adorable. I wonder if I could have a version of this that is... But then the flower friends are like... I don't want to crop off the flower friends. You know? I don't want to crop off the flower friends. I redeem go to bed, Kyle. Yeah, it's getting a little later. I've been streaming for a hot minute. Technically, does that fit as a lock screen? Does that technically fit? I think it does. Add some sparkles. I wonder if that's weird spacing. Request denied and refunded? Yeah, Damn, Kyle. They just want you to be a well-rested Kyle. They just want you to go honk, shoo, me, me, me. Is that too much for them to ask? Is that too much for them to request? Alrighty, I'm copying over the star from the actual artwork so that I can stick it over here. I bet my alhoge is gonna get in the way of the time though. Let me test these. I can send them to myself and test them for you. Dun dun. Don't worry, I'll give Crunch a sleep hammer for a sleep hammer? A sleep hammer? Oh my gosh, guys, I have a video of my cat screaming. Do you want to hear it? Sorry, that's a little bit off topic, isn't it? But I have a video of one of my cats screaming. Hold on, as long as this other one sends over. It's taking forever. Yes, of course. Okay, I'll play my cat screaming for you guys first. Can you hear it? Why so cute? Why do you scream like that? Why do you scream this way? Sounds kind of like Yoda. Here, I'll play it again. Wait, why didn't the sound go off? So cute. His face when he screams, it's like his eyes like close. And he wasn't even hungry then. Mama, yeah, he screamed. Feed me, dude. Bro always wants to be fed. He's already a huge cat. Like, for his age, this cat is huge. I don't know if I can explain to you guys just how shocking it is. For his age, he's the wrong size. But he's healthy though, so it's good. And I obviously love having a gigantic cat in my house, but it's like really surprising when you see him next to his siblings, because I'm just like, dang. I'm just kind of amazed. Okay. So, I think the lock screens look really cute. This one is really cute. It's a little bit... well, it's not too low resolution, actually. I'm trying to see if I set one of them as my home screen. Let me see. You sure he's not a wild cat? No, because he literally... it's not Pretzel, it's Almond. Almond literally has his sister, who's growing at a normal rate. But I mean, according to like the vets and everything, they're perfectly healthy, and so like I'm satisfied with that. You know? It's just I wonder why he's always hungry. It's a little bit of a mystery to me how he's always hungry. You know, he's a big boy. He's sweet though. He's so perfect. I can't play favorites with my cats. Can't play favorites with my cats. But I really like that they have different personalities. That's like the best thing ever. I like that my baby girl, she sleeps with me in the morning. I like that her brother is somehow always hungry. It's fun. Let me see if I can... I feel like for the home screen, this is gonna have to be... even lower. Look at me, I'm stress testing everything. I'm doing all the tests for the Flower Friends, so you guys don't have to edit the images or anything. Again, you know, I know people have different phones and whatnot, and so I think I'll provide a couple variants of them. But, we'll see. We'll see. I'll provide a few versions. Hi, welcome in! I just finished drawing this art, and I'm trying to turn it into, a lock screen for my chat to enjoy. Let's see. Customize home screen. I don't know what the Android wallpapers look like now. I'm just not sure. Okay, that's pretty cute. Although I think for this, I should probably do some kind of gradient. It's very cute art. Thank you so much. Thank you for liking it. I feel like I could do a better gradient. Blur? I haven't made a lock screen myself in a really long time. But I'm just happy if you guys like this one. Alrighty, and then maybe for fun I'll doodle some... Oh no, I didn't. I lost the doodles. I lost the doodles somewhere. I was recommended your Idol concert on YouTube, which was really good. I wanted to check out your stream. Ah, Rooster! I'm so glad to hear that. Ah, I'm a little bit shy. I would be more concerned about the widgets Apple users can put below the line. Well, I think it's okay, because I'm just gonna have a few different variations in my Ko-fi, and then people can... You know, this is sort of my thank you for the Idol concert. I wanted to make this artwork, and people can do what they would like with their phone layouts. But yeah, thank you so much for liking my concert though, Rooster. It was many months of work that sort of boiled into one gigantic project, so I'm so grateful. Ah, Motive! Is this your Offkai story? Let's see, when I was working on the tarot cards, the printer messed up. I had to pull an all-nighter fixing and repackaging them. That also delayed some stickers Ashton had special ordered, so I had to print those myself before the con. I drove there in a Tesla, which took forever, but by the time I had arrived, I was dead tired. Ashton hadn't slept either and was dealing with concert stuff too. So we looked at each other with these eyes, we exchanged grunts, and we exchanged the goods. The stickers almost didn't get made. Wow, that sounds like a convention to me. Just like the sheer exhaustion that comes with the grind and preparations. It's like, yep, that'll happen sometimes. But in the end, it did happen. And I'm glad, because now I have some of those stickers. I'm glad it all worked out in the end, even if the process was a little bit bumpy. I feel like I don't need to overcomplicate the design. It can just, you know, be minimalistic. Alrighty. I think that I'm done with this art. Do a couple checks. I think this one can be and shrink it a little bit more. Do you want to see one of the Golden Week pieces? Yes, I would love to. Oh, this will be a DM though? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. You've told me what it's going to be, so I don't mind. It's not anything that I'm not expecting, I suppose. Dun, dun, dun. What will it be? What will it be? Want a familiar face or someone you know? Oh, you can just send whichever one that you would like. You can show me whichever art you would like. It'll be, I guess, I'm assuming it'll be on your socials sooner or later. But yeah. Thank you very much though, Ace. I didn't get to say that earlier. Thank you for liking my concert as well and the stream vibes. We're really chill today. Yeah. I may or may not stream tomorrow. I'm sort of... My stream schedule will be posted tomorrow on my socials and everything. I just have to confirm some stuff. Some schedule stuff. Before anything else. I just gotta confirm. This looks so cute! Miss Sugi! Hi! Hi! This is gonna be... It's like a little thank you art from the concert, and I'm gonna make it available on my Ko-fi as like a free wallpaper. Currently there's one wallpaper, one Mintmai wallpaper that is available by the amazing Kami. But I kind of wanted to... I had an idea to have my own that's idol concert themed. So yeah, I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased to share this. I'll use it for my iPad. I have the art of us together on my phone. Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm blushing. I'm blushing. She's so cute, you guys. She's so obsessed. She's so normal. Come on. Come on. I'm taking this dub. A woman loves me, okay? Chat. Let me bask in this reality. We take those. Yeah, we take those. We take those. I'm adding this grid on here because I think it could look cute. Take that dub. Yeah, Sugi. If any of you guys don't know Sugi, you should know Sugi. Sugi's sweet, adorable. So sweet, adorable, sweet, adorable. Okay, this is looking cute. I guess I didn't size it for tablets, but you could still use it for your tablet if you wanted to. You could. Oh, stop. Thank you, Kyle. Hello. Hi, Duster. Thank you for lurking. I'd like to get to know Sugi more. She seems very cool. Yeah, I met Sugi because one day she crash landed on the bakery and was like, wow, I'm a flower friend. And I was like, wait a second. I'm a parsley. That's her fan mascot name. So yeah, this art's cute, warm, and fuzzy. Ooh, thank you. You guys are cute, warm, and fuzzy. Look at you guys. That's you. Just like so soft. You're the rocket, but she crashed into my bakery. She loves me, hehe. I do. I totally do. Oh my gosh. How did you know? Mint. Yeah? Yes? How tall are you? I'm an inch taller than you. I think we've discussed this before, haven't we? I'm 170 centimeters or 5'7". Huh? Everyone thinks that Sugi is taller. And I kind of get it though, because Sugi has more... I don't know. Sugi kind of has... like more One-chan energy, I guess? I'm feeling so dizzy. Wait, how come? How come? What happened? What's going on? What's happening on Twitter? Hold on. The Yuri posters. I see what Gwenly posted. I hope you enjoyed Pocket Mirror. I really like that game. I think when I first played it, it's like the story can be confusing. But yeah. Listen, you say the Yuri posters, I just pull up twitter.com/Gwenly, twitter.com/FungyWizard. I don't know. Actually, Fungy_V is the more accurate one for the Yuri posting specifically. It's good. I'm super excited to continue it. Okay. I did message Sugi before playing Pocket Mirror and I was like, hello, would you like to know a small thing? Because when I played Pocket Mirror, I wasted time. Not that that's a bad thing with games. Sometimes it's okay to figure stuff out. But I think I noticed with Pocket Mirror and also its prequel sequel, there are some parts where you really can't tell that it's soft locked. RPG Maker moment. Yeah, and I know that it's hard to like make games like that. But I didn't want to spoil anything for Suki, but I was also like, let me know if you want to know a thing. Hold on. What's she saying about me?
Guys!
Look at her acting like this as if she's not gonna call me on the phone later.
It's a pretzel.
She has such... Did you open it?
If I have gluten intolerance.
I'm watching your video. What are you eating, girl?
Guys?
The pretzel, right? The pretzel, the pastries. I love her laugh. I mean this in a super affectionate way. Sugi has if a beautiful woman had an oji-san laugh. She laughs like I can't even do it. She laughs. She laughs like oji-san / affectionate. That's what I said. Yeah. She has like, I don't know. She got so offended when I said that. Oh. Okay, but like I know that it's partly a bit though, so I can say that. I get it. But I do want to say that I feel like I feel like her laugh is so cute, but like her laugh normally is so cute, but then when she's in like Yuri or like Yume Joshi mode, very affectionate, it becomes like if you put a Hime Danshi in a woman's body. It's like if you put like a kind nerdy old man into a young gorgeous woman's body and just went Yuri. This read is crazy. Do you hear how she laughs looking at things that reminds her of me?
Sugary supper.
Do you hear this?
Guys?
I'm gonna turn off the music. You hear this?
It's a pretzel.
Okay, she's so cute.
Pretzel, and I'm gonna eat it. I don't care if I have gluten intolerance.
Girl, we have gluten-free bread here. You're gonna be okay. Not me putting her on blast. I think Sugi puts me on blast in the positive way every day. She's telling me she hates me right now. I love her. The way her voice changes too, absolute cinema. No, I love it. I love it. It's great. It's great. It's so cute, silly, funny, whimsy, blasting. She's so kawaii. I'm so not sorry for this. Gwentley's like, I exist to like cook. I exist to cook and to put Sugi on blast. And then Sugi puts me on blast, and then it's like forever cycle. Anyways, I'm flashing my golden beak art for no reason in particular.
They have given 366
So anyways,
gift subs in the channel.
I think I will be wrapping up the I will be wrapping up the art stream in a bit, but yeah, looking hyperventilating. Whoa, I'm distracted. What were we talking about? Alex, thank you so much for gifting us something, Gwenley. Yippee! Yuri enjoyers unite. Somehow she's into it, so thank you. It's charming. It's like, you know, I see an adorable girl who is so normal about me, and then I feel like my instincts, because we've talked enough for me to feel so comfortable doing this. My instinct is just like, I so want to tease her. Don't read into that more than you have to. don't read into that more than you have to. You know? you can just let it exist. You can just let the facts exist. Mint chose gremlin mode today. As if I don't choose it every day. But yeah, I'm quite proud of this art. Thank you for liking it. I get it. It's just fun. It is fun. It's fun. Someone put in that Kabedon skeb request. I'm on my knees. Okay, but our height difference, like, how come everyone thinks I'm short? I mean this in a very neutral way. I want to know why everyone thinks I'm shorter than Sugi. I'm sorry, that was my cousin. That's weird. Oh no, your cousin hopped on your Twitch keyboard. Your Twitch keyboard. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh, Motive, this is looking so good. Wait, is this who I think it is? I believe I drew their sub badges. Is this Misha Pyeon? I remember when I had my badge commissions open, I got to do their badges. It was really fun. Yes, yeah, I'm their pixel badge artist. I got to make, I think, like five or six badges for them. It was really fun. Your energy and also your leg to body ratio, I think. What do you mean my leg to body ratio? You know I have super long legs. I complain about this. I drew my VTuber model to be kind of similar to my IRL proportions. But I realized like most VTuber models have even longer legs. But I sort of kept everything with very similar proportions. Again, except for the chest, but we don't have to talk about the petan, okay? But like, I guess the way I drew my VTuber model, I gave her really long legs. I also gave her really wide hips, but no one needs to know that. Me and my rig artist Mochi, right? Every once in a while, when I had to make a new outfit, we were like, we have to shave your hips. Hold on, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys. Hello, wolf cut Mintmai incoming. Ta-da! Hey. These legs, these are not the hips that are under my normal model. I had to cut them down. I had to cut them down because the first time I drew them, I had too much cheek. I was too cheeky. But we had to restrain them. I had to literally erase and redraw the sides. Can you put them back next time? It would look crazy. It would look crazy. You guys need to know it would look absolutely crazy. But I'm really tall, guys. Wait, isn't there the other top too? Yeah, I think the first time we collabed, I might have worn the other top because it was for Portal. This one? Tank top. Yeah. haven't gotten to wear this outfit in a while. But sure, I'll entertain you. Hot girl summer. And we have a little cozy cardigan moment. I still love this fit. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Tummy. Yeah, I have a belly button. I have a belly button. I don't know why I zoomed in that much, but you know. Sugi has eaten well today. And the rest of you too, as a result. Okay, Mint, I'm gonna have to cancel our date. What? I'm heading to the ER. Oh no! No! Aw, man. See, that's what people say. People were like, wait, why does this kind of look like the Hooters outfit? I was like, I didn't even know what that looked like when I designed it though. I've never been to a Hooters, but now they're bankrupt and now I don't know if I'll ever get to go. I've never been to one. It's not meant to be that though, you know? It's what I say it is. It's my casual, it's my chill outfit. Just because my color palette's orange. Did they close yet? I don't think so, but they're bankrupt. You're not missing out on much. Okay, but like, is the food good? That's all I care about. You know? Is the food good? I love your outfit and it didn't cross my mind. What did you say? Oh, I was just saying I didn't know what it looked like when I designed my outfit. It's just because orange is my color and so I like those sporty shorts. So it's just a coincidence, but you know, I don't mind if people bring up the similarity because it's a funny coincidence as long as they don't push it too hard where they're like, oh my gosh, Mintmai, you definitely XYZ or make this kind of content or work there, and I'm like, oh, I don't happen to, but for, you know, people that did work there, that is very cool. But I have not had the experience. So I'll be leaving it at that. Anyways, I realized you were taller because I made a mistake. I think... Wait, what happened? What do you mean you made a mistake? What did you do? I don't mind if there's something out there where Sugi's taller than me though. Just putting it out there. I don't mind if there is fan art or pictures or AUs out there where you assume that the adventurer is taller. Are you taller than Alpha? Oh, by a lot. Oh yeah. Miss Alpha and I have hung out lots, and I can like put my elbow on her head. Me Alpha's small. She's adorable and small, and I'm much taller. / positive. It messed with your headcanon? I may have told an artist you were shorter, so enjoy that. Oh, heck yeah. I like tall girls. Yeah, I think the truth is, I feel like Sugi's OC, like Sugi's model feels taller, so I totally get it. But in truth, we're actually eye contact height with each other. Because if I'm 5'7" and Sugi's 5'6", then that means that if Sugi tiptoes, she's taller than me. And so you can kind of, you know, tip the scales that way. I want you guys to have fun with whatever headcanons you want. I do enjoy throwing people for a loop though by saying how tall I am, because it is sometimes funny for people to go like, my worldview is changing. My baker anime girl is tall. But, you know, it is a little bit Gatmoe, maybe. It is a little bit Gatmoe. I like my height though. I like being at Kabedonable. I like being at the Kabedon-ing height for all my friends. Like all of them. Actually, yeah, I don't think I have any friends that are taller than me. But again, because I'm only an inch taller than Sugi, it's like, you know, you can be nose to nose, eye to eye with each other. And then if she wants to act taller for a little bit, you just get on your tippy toes. And it's fun, and you can do a bunch of very fun things with that. I'm sorry, I'm just fueling you guys. I'm just fueling. I'm just fueling. You guys, if she wants to act taller, that's so funny. But you know, like when the shorter, like the slightly shorter woman, like stands a little bit straighter and like gets on her tiptoes and wants to, you know, be the taller one for a little bit. Like, I like that. I think that that's fun. It can be like a little bit of a bratty moment, you know? Like the whole like I'm tired of you looming over me all the time. I'm gonna be the, you know, I'm gonna stand up and be the taller one or something. I'll cap it on you this time. I'm wearing heels, but in the end, I think I'm always gonna be the more dominant one. Cough, cough, cough. Are you guys okay? And I think I have to end stream. You guys are gonna be a little bit unwell. Wish I were the short one for once. No, it's okay. You can be taller, but then you get to experience the short dom energy, which is also awesome. I bat every which way. This is a great first stream for me. Oh, welcome in. Yes, this is not really anything new. I like flirting with my friends, and I like being silly, and I very much enjoy talking about my preferences in this matter. You're getting raw mint. I'm what? Eh? No, I'm still very cozy and wholesome. I'm just saying that in the dynamic in which I'm shipped, I am almost always the dominant one until you put me with Maya. I think the only situation in which I would sometimes be like the only situation in which I would start melting and like it would be absolutely flustering. Like Maya is like the next level up of like assertive, and so that's when the flip happens, I think. But so far with almost everyone else, I think I'm more straightforward flirtatious, if you get what I mean. My brain is working so fast right now. Yeah, but see, that's what makes the flip fun, because Maya's also quite a bit shorter than me. And so when she's the very assertive type, when shipped with me, then it's like, whoa. You get it, you get it, you get it. You get it, you understand. Yes, yes. Suki brewing a potion to get 2 inches taller. Nope, I love being here. Yeah, I'm starting to think she likes being a bit shorter than me. What was it that one time? Lexus called me out once. She said that I gave off fake dom energy. And it's kind of true, where like I'll be so, yeah, glass cannon, where I'll be like so assertive, but as soon as I run into someone that can meet my assertiveness, which in this case would be Maya and Fairy Bread, then it absolutely spins on its head, and then I completely combust, get the swirly eyes, get the flushed face, all of that. Like, it's good. It's good stuff. And there's Lexus, yep. I can't believe, to this day, I can't believe how hard she clocked me. I'm fake sub, I get it. Oh my gosh. I see. I see. Yes, I understand everything now. I'm that Pop Team Epic meme right now. Yes. I understand. This would be awesome. Rock, paper, scissors, Yuri. No, it's so funny. I think me between green women love triangle would be kind of insane. Okay, I think I fed you guys plenty. There literally is that meme of you. Yep, you drew it. I could pull it up right now. Dun, 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 dun. You're a baker, it's fine. Yep, I'm cooking. This is me. Ah, so it's like that, huh? I understand everything now. It just scratch out the doesn't get it at all part, just for this case. Just for this case. Ah, so it's like that, huh? I understand everything now. Alex wonderfully drew this. It's beautiful. It's perfect. What's this about, Yuri? I love Yuri. What are we whispering about? Women! Women! Alright, guys. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here, guys! I can't keep her waiting. I can't keep her waiting, guys. She's gotta go. Yeah, I have a call. I have a call with someone. I've got a date. I've got a date where we've gotta talk about our future. Smiles. Have fun with your call. Take your time. Oh, look at her. Wonder who? Clueless. You guys are so silly. Let me see. Let me read out today though. Let's see. Who shall we raid? Who shall we raid? Oh, we could raid! We could raid Sally today! Because, Sally read his first playthroughing? Wait. It's Chi's birthday today, but I don't see her streaming. I don't see her streaming right now. Did she end earlier? I think she might have ended earlier. Wow! She already streamed? Oh, I thought her streamathon was going for a little bit longer. I missed it! I was like, I'm gonna watch it after my stream. I have to wish her a happy birthday. I will be watching the VOD. I will be seated. Otsu tea. If she gets to see this, Otsukare tea! Happy birthday again! But let's raid Sally today because she's doing a first playthrough of Undertale. And Undertale is one of my favorite games ever! Oh, let's head back over here, actually. Yay! Undertale. Whenever I see someone playing Undertale for the first time, I'm like... I feel like sending over some supports. Hi! Alright, so I will be heading out for today. Thank you guys for an amazing stream. I'll get the art up and everything. But yeah, hope I can catch you next time too. I feel like I'm probably good to stream tomorrow actually. But my stream schedule will be up tomorrow. And so if there's no stream tomorrow, I'll stream on Wednesday. And I almost always stream around like this time. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for entertaining me. Thank you so much for being entertained by me in return as well. I really love and appreciate you guys. And I'll see you later. Thank you for hanging out. Okay, can't wait to get the stream schedule up tomorrow though. And I'll see you later. Mintmai rocket is blasting off again. Little dance. Okay, see you. Bye-bye. Bye, Gwentley. Bye, Zendine. Bye, Soli. Bye, Motive. Bye, Alex. Bye, Kyle. Bye, Mobius. Bye, Nas. Bye, Llamas. Bye-bye. Bye, Suki. Bye, Rooster. Bye, Rocky Solid. Bye, Lexus. Bye, Mango. Bye, Jack Mango. Bye, Kale. Bye, everybody. Bye, Pigeon. I could keep going forever. But I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.